She was a simple girl, barefoot in the red sand, humming to the rhythm of her mother's pistol, dreaming beyond the hills of her village. But sometimes dreams lead us down a dark path. This is the story of Hamaka, a story of innocence, betrayal, and a love that refused to die. Subscribe now, relax, and let's begin. In the quiet folds of Umweze village, where red earth kisses barefoot dreams and the wind carries the scent of roasted maize and fresh palm oil, there lived a girl whose eyes held the kind of light that could shame the stars. Her name was Amaka, and this is the story of how city swallowed her son. Early morning in Umweze, a small mud house wrapped in smoke from firewood, a leaking zinc roof, a mother and daughter surviving. Amaka, just 19, beautiful and innocent, pounds yam with strong hands. Beside her, her mother stirs a bubbling pot of soup. Mama Amaka smiling. You this girl, you go pound this yam like say na fight. E never done o. Amaka replied laughing, Mama, let me just marry one big man so we can use gas cooker. Mama Amaka replied, Big man abi, just finish pounding first before dream kill you. And they laughed, the kind of laughter that grows where love is pure, where hunger meets hope and nothing, not even poverty can take away their joy. Evening came, the village church bells faded. Amaka sat under the old mango tree, sharing soft word with Chijioke, a young man poor but full of love. Chijioke said softly, I dey hear say Fiona dey come back from Lagos. Amaka replied, yes so she came with fine car and wear like Oyinbo, Lagos dey pay. Chijioke was concerned, but you know say no be all that glitter na gold. Some of them do things. Amaka was so curious. Chijioke, I can't fry akara forever. Mama is suffering. Papa is gone. I need to change our story. Chijioke, gently. Then let's do it together. You and me. I may not have money, but my heart is real. She looked away, smiled but not at him. Her smile was distant, her heart already halfway to the city. The next day, the village square was bustling. A loud car pulled up, music shaking, the dust flashy rims, glitters heels. Fiona had returned. She stepped out like a queen, curvy, confident, and loud. Fiona said with happiness, My people, I don't come o, Lagos baby don't land. Young girls cheered, mother frowned, Amaka watched. Fiona pulled her aside. A whisper only the wind could hear. You still dey here dey roast corn? Babe, Lagos they call you. Come out of this poverty. Amaka replied, What do you do in Lagos? Fiona looked at her. Let's just say I entertain big men and my account they always smile. I want that. I want to take care of mama. I want soft life. Fiona replied again, then come with me. Their eyes locked. Nothing more was said, but something was already decided. Before the sun rose, Amaka packed a small nylon bag, two wrappers, and blouse and a note. She looked at her mother, still sleeping, and placed the letter down. Mama, I'm going to find a better life. I will send money soon. Please forgive me. I love you. She wiped her tears and walked out. The red dust curled around her bare feet, and the junction a bus waited. Inside it, Fiona, lipstick red like danger. Chijioke ran, panting, praying, but it was too late. The bus was gone. The breeze silent, only a note waited for him. He read it, sat on the floor, heart cracking like dry ground. Chijioke softly, Amaka why? And so the village lost a daughter and the city gained a soul to consume. With nothing but hope in her heart and dust on her slippers, Amaka's journey had begun. But what she didn't know was this: the city does not give without taking, and every soft life has a bitter cost. Sound of honking, loud downfall conductors, blaring music, camera pans over rusted rooftops, yellow buses, and towering building faded into the cloud. Lagos, city of dreams and the veil of the desperate, where the rich sip campaign on rooftops and the poor sleep beneath bridges. And on this morning, Lagos opened its mouth wide to swallow Amaka whole. A run-down two-bedroom flat. Fiona opens the gate. Amaka looks confused. I thought you lived in Lekki, Amaka said. Babe, Lekki na where I work. This na base, you go soon understand. Inside, other girls in bomb shorts are doing makeup, scrolling through their phones, and laughing loudly. One of them eyed Amaka. Who be this fresh meat? Fiona replied, my village sister. I want polish am small before she enter market. Laughter erupts. Amaka stand awkwardly, clenching a bag. She enters another ward. Loud music, expensive perfume, bottle service. The girls enter a club like celebrities. Fiona threw her hips confidently. Smile oh, na smile dey attract the big fish, Fiona shouted over the music. Amaka watches as men throw money on Tiwa. A man grabs Amaka's arm. Mr. Richie, you knew, yeah? I like fresh girls. Sit with me. Amaka hesitated. Fiona pushes her toward him. Don't dull it, babe. Your rent dey your front. A hotel room. Champagne. Amaka sits nervously at the edge of the bed. Mr. Richie said, relax, baby girl. I will treat you well. She forces a smile. He touches her. Her eye blurred with tears. The scent faded to black. Amaka walks into Fiona's flat, holding an envelope. Tiwa, she don't cash out too. Fiona said, you see, I tell you say money dey this hustle. Forget shame. Shame no dey pay bills. Amaka whispers to herself, Mama will be proud. I will send her something today. Mama sits in the village with a small Nokia phone. Amaka is all dressed up in a boutique background. Amaka, I got a job as boutique assistant in Lekki. They even give staff quarters. Mama was so in tears. Oh, Amaka, God bless you. Your father go dey proud for heaven. Amaka swallows hard. The lie hurts more than the truth. Amaka learns makeup, buys new wig, posts on Instagram. Her followers count. Takes her first abortion. She attends her first sugar daddy party. She starts ignoring Chijioke's messages. Her laugh becomes louder, but her eyes emptier. Late at night, Amaka is washing off her makeup. Fiona walks in drunk. Amaka, listen to me well. Lagos sweet, but Lagos dark. Don't fall in love with any client. Don't sleep without protection. And never ever collect money from a man you don't know by name. Amaka nods, but deep inside, her soul is already drifting. She came to Lagos for survival, but survival came with its own sacrifice. Her body had a price, her dignity had a limit, but her innocence was already gone. And this was only the beginning. They say sugar is sweet, but when you chew too much, your teeth begin to rot. Amaka had tasted the sweetness, but now the pain had begun to settle in. Amaka sits with a bad pot-bellied man in his late 50s, Chief Odogu. He gives her a gold wristwatch. You are beautiful, my caramel. You remind me of my first wife before she got boring. Amaka fakes smile. Thank you, Chief. A second later, the hotel door bursts open. A furious woman storms in, Mrs. Odogu. Mrs. Odogu, you think I don't know what you have been doing with this prostitute? She slaps Amaka. The scene descends into chaos. Security drag them apart. Amaka escaped crying. Back at the flat, Tiwa is panicking. Fiona no return from last night o. The man that booked her na one Ghana must go. Guy, nobody fit trace am.
"What do you mean missing?" Amaka said. Tiwa replied, "As in vanish, no call, no message, na so some girls dey go." Amaka begins to feel a chill, fear creeps in. Her phone rings. She sees the name Chijioke. She hesitates, then answers. Chijioke with a quiet voice. "Amaka, it's been months. You don't reply me again. Are you okay?" Amaka said, "I'm fine. Chijioke, I'm busy. Please don't call again." She ends the call. Her hand shakes. Her heart aches. Amaka is urinating and winces in pain. She checks her underwear. Blood. She panics. She played with fire but forgot that fire doesn't only burn, it infects. She went to a clinic. "You have gonorrhea and you're lucky it didn't spread to your womb. You need to rest from sexual activity. Do you understand?" Amaka replied with a weak voice, "I understand." Amaka is sleeping. She began to toss violently. A dream begins. She sees herself in the village, wearing a white dress, covered in blood. Mama is crying. Chijioke is walking away. Fiona is calling from a dark corner saying, "Come back, you have crossed too far." Amaka screams in her sleep and wakes up sweating. A young man visits Mama Amaka in the village, handling her an envelope and house papers. "Your daughter bought you a house. She said to move in by next month." Mama Amaka bursts into tears of joy. She kneels down praying, "Oh God, you have done it for me. My daughter is now a big woman in Lagos." Amaka walks barefoot on the sand. Her wig is off, her feet dirty, eyes red. The money was flowing, but her soul was leaking. She had paid for wigs with dignity. She bought a house with peace of herself. And now the pain was louder than the profits. Phone rings, a deep male voice speaks. "I have been watching you, Amaka. I like girls like you, brave and desperate." Amaka voice shaky. "Who is this?" "Don't worry, I will see you soon." The call ends, darkness falls. Her name has started appearing on the lips of Lagos men. Her body was trending, but her spirit was fading. Sugar had brought pleasure, but pain was now a shadow. And soon, a storm was coming. Amaka standing under a leaking zinc roof in a hotel corridor. Her heels are in her hand, her makeup is washed off. She is wet, shivering. There are two kinds of nights in Lagos: night of mourning and night of mystery. Amaka had known the sweet night, but tonight the city came to collect its debts. Police raid a brothel-style hotel, loud knock screams. "Everybody lie down, this is a sting operation." Amaka is dragged by her hair, slapped, her phone seized. Other girl cried and pleaded. "Please sir, I'm just visiting a friend, I'm not a prostitute," Amaka said. "Na your makeup dey talk truth pass you," police officer laughs. They are thrown into a black Maria van. The ride is long, smelly, hopeless. A dirty female says, girls whisper and cry. One is bleeding. Amaka sits on the floor hugging herself. Female inmate whispers, "You are new, first time." Amaka nods, "Yes." "Don't sleep. They steal panties here for juju," female inmate said. That night passes slowly. Cold rats wake, hope fades. Morning, an officer calls her name. One big man say make we release you. No try your luck again. Next time you go court. She is released. A sleek black car waits outside. Inside is a well-dressed, soft-spoken man, Mr. Luca. Mr. Luca said calmly, "You don't know me, but I know you, and I believe you are ready for the next level." Amaka confused, "Who are you?" Mr. Luca answers, "A man who pays well. but only for silence, loyalty, and full obedience. Back at the flat, Amaka discovers her last sugar daddy, Chief Odogu, has blocked her. Her money is slow, rent is due. Tiwa walks in with shopping bags, smiling. Amaka said, Tiwa, did you tell Chief about me? He said I tried to blackmail him. Tiwa replied, girl, na survivor. You dey do good girl. Me, I dey do smart girl. Amaka was angry. You sold me out. Better be sold than be broke. Wake up, Amaka. Amaka storms out in tears. She tries calling Mama, no answer. She sent a voice note. Mama, I'm tired. The city is choking me. I'm scared. Please pray for me. She drops the phone, falls to her knees, sobs silently. In the night, Mr. Lucas sends a location, a mansion in Banana Island. Amaka enters, girls dressed in red silk, strange symbols on the walls, rich men with masks, animal horns, candle lights. Mr. Luca whispers, tonight is different. What you give will decide what you get. Amaka intense. What are we giving? Mr. Lucas smiling. Just your presence for now. A goat was being dragged into a back room. Muffled screams, laughter, money raining. Amaka's hands shake as a masked man places a gold chain on her neck. Later that night, Mr. Luca drops her at a hotel. She enters the room. A client is already inside, quite cold, weird. He offers her juice. She sips, begins to feel dizzy. Amaka said, what's happening? Why can't I? She collapses. The man overs her up, pulls out a blade, mutters something. And in that moment, the city stopped smiling. Suddenly, the man phone's ring. He pauses, walks away. That delay saves Amaka. She wakes up in the hospital. The next morning, the nurse says a driver found her dumped by the roadside. The city had beaten her, but not deep enough to kill her yet. Her body was sore, but her heart was beginning to rot. The streets are not paved with gold, they are painted with blood, and in Lagos, there is always a darker chapter. Lekki Phase 1 at dusk. Rooftops glowing, water glistening, couple laugh in expensive restaurants. They say love is blind, but in Lagos, it's also rented. Because sometimes what feels like love is just lust dressed in a designer suit, and Amaka was about to fall for it. Amaka is sitting at a table alone. Her makeup is clean. She looks tired but composed. A tall, handsome man walks up, Emeka Nwachukwu, late 30s, beard well groomed, Rolex flashing, voice calm. Excuse me, are you waiting for someone? Because I just cancelled my meeting and I would love to meet you. Amaka surprised. Sorry, do I know you? Emeka smiles. Not yet, but let's fix that. They sit, talk. He's respectful. He doesn't touch her. He makes her laugh. Genuinely, she forgets who she is, even just for that moment. Emeka takes her to a spa. They go shopping in Victoria Island. He buys her a new phone. She rides in his G-Wagon, head out in the window like a child seeing Lagos again. For the first time in a long time, no one asked for her body, just her presence. He didn't call her babe or Ashawo, he called her queen. A candlelight dinner on a rooftop bar. Lagos glows beneath them. Emeka said, Amaka, I don't know what you have been through, but I see pain in your eyes. And I want to fix it. Let me take you away from this city. Come live with me in South Africa. No more clients, just us. Amaka tears forming. Why me? Emeka replied, because I have seen too many fake women. But you still have a soul. He held her hand. She cries softly. Back in the flat, Amaka calls her mother. Mama, I met someone. He's different. He wants to marry me. Mama was overjoyed. Oh, my daughter, God has finally answered. You see why I said you should hold on? Amaka smiles. Maybe God didn't forget me after all. Amaka begins to live her hookup life. Stop answering clients. Packs her things. Tiwa mocks her. Tiwa said, you think that man go wife you? Ashewo wait on girlfriend. Babe, use your sense. Amaka replied, it's not like them. Tiwa looked at her. They are all like them, you go see. Emeka takes her to a travel agent, buys ticket, show her a picture of mansion. She is glowing. He kisses her forehead. Emeka said, next week you will be out of this mess, no more pain. Amaka enters Emeka's place to surprise him. The gate is open. She walks into the living room. She hears a baby crying, a woman voice yelling. Then she sees Emeka's wife holding a baby, arguing with Emeka. So this is your business trip, taking advantage of girls again? Babe, it's not what you think. Amaka drops the gift bag she was holding. Her leg trembles. Her world shatters. You told me you loved me. I do. It's complicated, Amaka. Amaka screaming. I gave you my heart. You gave me lies. You promised to fix me. The wife laughed loudly. Fix you? My dear, he broke me too. Amaka turns and runs. Into the night, rain falling, her tears mixed with the sky. Back at her flat alone, the lights are off, she calls into a corner. The soft life was a mirage, the love was a lie, and Amaka was just another girl who believed too much. She looks at herself in the mirror. She had slowly moved to her stomach. She whispered, no, it can't be. Love had left her empty, but something inside her was not full. And soon, the city would ask her one final question. Do you want to live or just survive? Amaka trembling hand holding a positive pregnancy test. Lagos are taking her body, now it wanted her bloodline. Amaka called Emeka. Phone rings, he didn't answer. Second time, he picks. Amaka quietly said, I am pregnant. Emeka was flat. I am married, Amaka. I can't have this come out. Take care of it. I will send money. Amaka was choking. What? So that's it. Emeka replied, don't contact me again. He hangs up. Her hand shake. She screams and all the phone across the room. Amaka tells Tiwa she's pregnant. Tiwa was laughing. So the rich man dropped you. Welcome to Lagos, babe. Amaka said, I want to keep the child. Tiwa was mocking her. Keep what? Ashawo pikin. You wan born suffer. Amaka slaps her. Tiwa fights back. The girl in the flat break them apart. Landlord storms in. Una rent don expire. You girls dey disgrace my house. Pack your things or I throw am out myself. He pulls their belonging outside. Amaka begs. He ignores her. Nightfall, Amaka sleeps with her bag clutched to her chest under a bridge. Pregnant, dirty, cold, broken. The same city that once took her in had now spat her out. In her sleep, she dreams of her late father. He stands in the farm with her. Why did you leave, my daughter? I want to help Mama. Amaka was crying. She didn't ask for your money. She prayed for your grace. She wakes up sobbing. Next morning, Amaka tries walking. Dizzy, her stomach hurts. She collapsed in front of a market. People gather. One woman steps forward, Mama Ijeoma. Mama Ijeoma said to the crowd, Una no get conscience. She's still a child. Help me carry her. She wakes up in a tiny wooden house, clean bed, hot water. Mama Ijeoma sits beside her. Mama Ijeoma said, My own daughter died 2 years ago. You go rest here till you strong. Amaka was in tears. I don't deserve this. Mama Ijeoma replied, we all fall, but grace no dey finish. Back in the village, Mama Amaka received a call from a stranger, Mama Ijeoma. Madam, your daughter dey my house. She's pregnant. She needs you. Weeks later, Mama Amaka arrives in Lagos. She sees Amaka sleeping. She sits beside her, hold her hand, sing a lullaby from the village. Amaka waking up, Mama. Mama Amaka replied, my daughter, I'm here. I never left you. Amaka, heavily pregnant, walks slowly into a small church. A woman is preaching about returning to God even after shame. No matter how far you have gone, He still waits for you with open arms. Amaka drops to her knees and begins to cry loud. Ugly, healing. She lost her pride, her body, her friends, her dream, but in the ashes, she found a heartbeat. A tiny life growing inside her, proof that even in pain, she is something only can be born. A red bus drives into the red dust village of Umweze. Amaka, now visibly pregnant, steps down slowly. She wears a simple wrapper and blouse. Her eyes scan the land, memories everywhere. Villagers stare, some whisper, children pause from play. The girl who left in pride returned with ashes, but even ashes can bloom. Inside, Mama Amaka prepares bitterleaf soup. She turns, sees Amaka at the doorway. The pot nearly falls. You really come back? Amaka, tears rolling. If you still want me. Mama runs and holds her tight. Both women sob. Forgiveness without words. Outside, old women talk. Ashawo pikin don return. Dat child carry more pain than pride. Amaka walking past, head down but firm. Some greet her, some scoff. They judge what they could see, but they didn't know what she left behind. Chijioke, stronger and leaner now, walks back from the farm carrying yams. He pauses as he sees a woman sweeping in Mama Amaka's compound. It's her. Chijioke shouted, Amaka. She turns, he drops the yam. Chijioke said softly, so you are real. Amaka, tears was rising. I came back with nothing but shame, but I kept one thing. She places his hand gently on her belly. A child who deserves a good name. Chijioke walks away silently. Amaka sits under the mango tree crying. Later that night, she hears a knock, opens the door. Chijioke stands there holding palm wine and kola nuts. I prayed for you every week, even when you didn't remember me. You didn't just come back with shame, you came back with my answer. Amaka choked. You still want me? Chijioke replied, I never stopped. A simple village wedding, a choir sings. Palm fronds waves in the breeze. Amaka walks in, belly rounded, glowing in a borrowed white gown. No makeup artist, no big all, but it was holy. Because this was love, love that waited, love that forgives. A little baby crawls on the porch. Amaka breastfeeds. Chijioke walks in, sweaty from the farm, kisses her forehead. I brought fresh pepper, make the soup hot. Amaka smiling, as hot as Lagos. They laugh. A soft wind blew through the cassava leaves. She was once a rose that fell in the mud, but the mud didn't kill her. I taught her how to bloom again. From hookup to healing, from ashes came rain, and from the rain came new life. If you love interesting stories like this, please do well to subscribe on our channel so you won't miss out in our next video.